All right, good morning, happy Tuesday. Here we are today waiting for Mr. Powell to give his speech at, he will be speaking at, I believe, 5 p.m. UK time. So we might see the markets arranging. It is past the start of the New York session. And it is after the finish of the European session. So we will see how that will impact the markets. At the moment, what we have for the S&P is a continuation of the down candle that it printed on Friday. So Friday was down, the stochastic on the daily was down, and Monday continued Friday's trend. So which is generally what happens. However, we are still holding support on the S&P, and it's not giving up. It's not giving up this yellow line here, which is a very it's a significant support in this swing. It's not the level support, but it is a significant support. So it is still holding support. The stochastic on the daily seems to be wanting to turn up on the S&P, which means that the day finished with a little bit of an upwards momentum. But if we check the 4 hour, the 4 hour is pushing down, and it's printed this information here. So I believe today we'll see more continuation to the downside for the S&P. We might see a little bit of a breather initially in preparation for the speech, and then a push down. So that's generally what happens. There's a correction to the opposite side, and then continuation to the trend. Let's check now the DXY. The DXY on the 4 hour is holding support, so we're seeing the 13. I believe this is the 13. Let me just check. Yes, the 13 EMA crossing over the 200 EMA, and the 5 crossing over the 50 on the 4 hour. So we have some very nice EMA crossings for the DXY, and it's been a long time since the DXY held this support. It was holding it here at the top formation, and then when it started dropping, not once has it managed to hold it. Now it is holding it. A DXY that's lifting means stocks and crypto are dropping. We need to see if this is going to be confirmed today after the speech, and how this is going to play out with the larger economic macros. We can see that since the drop, the DXY has got very, very close to the 50 EMA on the daily. It hasn't yet crossed it. Friday it closed very, very close to it, and today it is continuing. It's lifted to a higher high today, so it's done a daily candle that's higher. The stochastic on the daily is still lifting higher, but we still need to see it break. I anticipate that if we do see it break, there will be at least a lift to the 200 to back test it, and that would be the third back test since breaking it. And we know that generally it takes 3 back tests, and then the fourth one is the breakout. So we might see a bit of sideways after that, but initially I believe we're going to see the lift. We have some really nice crossings on the DXY here. We have the 5 crossing over the 13 and the 20. So that should be a good indication of continuation on the daily. So it in the background technicals of this. If the DXY lifts up, then the S&P is likely to lose the local support, that yellow line that I just showed you. And if it loses that support, it will come down to backtest the divergence line and then the channel line. it's where the coins are right now. So if the S&P continues to lift, I believe the coins will lose their local daily support as well. And their local daily support is at the moment the 20 EMA, that's the closest. And then for ETH we have 15. 12 for BTC we have. For BTC we have again the 20 EMA, and we have the 21.4 would be my daily support, the closest one. But there are a couple of levels here that we need to be mindful of, because there's the 20 EMA, there's the 55 EMA, there's the 21.4. So it has some support to get through. Having said that, we do have a, if we put the fibs on the daily on this swing, and we see it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the golden pocket would be right about here at the 18.3, which is where I would be looking at for take profits. So this would be my target. Okay, as we can see here on the 4-hour structure, it went up, back tested the previous resistance, came down again. It's holding the support. It's putting a lot of pressure here on the support. It is looking like it wants to back test the 20 again, which would be again some more sideways, waiting for some data to come out, and then coming down to 21.2. In the daily context, 21.2 would be this orange line here, a support and resistance, and that would be the first line of defense, so to say, after the 20 EMA. That's all I'm watching at for Bitcoin. I'm watching the 4-hour MA setup and the structure, and then I'm watching the daily levels, because this is going to be a 4-hour and a daily move. This is not a 1-hour move. If you get involved in 15-minute trades, you would just be swinging up and down in this space, and it would be just exhausting. So try to take a position with a tight stop loss. Hold it, and if you get stop lossed out, watch on the 1-hour swing for another 0618 reversal. This is what I'm watching at the moment, and I believe it's gonna give it to us. Here it is. It gave it to us once, and now it's giving it to us again on the previous swing. And if we're looking at the percentage, it's 9. It would be 9%. So again, maybe half of the position for this one to keep below the 5%. Or if we're taking this as the, no, but this would be a 15-minute. This would be a 15-minute retracement. This would be okay. So 9%. This is it. And that would be half of the position to keep a tight 5% stop loss, because we could see if the market gets very, very volatile, we could see a lift to the 50 here on the 4-hour, and then coming back down. So again, I was posting this yesterday. This is what I expected yesterday to do, to lift to the 50, but then and then come down for a correction. We do need that correction desperately if we are to continue to the upside, because I don't think the swing as is sustainable for neither Ethereum nor Bitcoin. So that's it. That's what I'm doing, watching the 1-hour swings for an entry, and then watching the 4-hour and the daily for momentum. Momentum at the moment on the 4-hour stochastic is up. On the daily it is down, but we need to see so this generally means sideways until one of them turns. So the 4-hour is more likely to turn down and make that correction, That would be the more likely move, and then the daily will continue its journey down, especially on the regular RSI. And the regular RSI hasn't seen a reset to the bottom in a long time. Okay, Ethereum is in a similar situation. I'm looking at the daily levels. Here is where the daily levels are at. We have the 20 EMA, which is the local support, 1512 and 1472. Here they are, and we seem to be making a little bit of a lift on the stochastic, but there's no crossing at the moment. So the MACD still continues to push down, and at the moment we do have a little bit of a decreasing volume in sellers, which might mean a start of a reversal, but there's no confirmation of that reversal, and that reversal would mean continuation to the upside at the moment. We are consolidating, and we have been doing so for almost a month now. So we need to see what today is going to bring. Today and this week. Yesterday, when I did the overview of the whole week, I showed you that there are a lot of events in terms of news coming out this week. So we need to watch for that. Now, here is Ethereum pushing against its very famous, by now, 1640. So it broke it, came down for 3 hours, went up, choppy sideways. What I'm looking at is, in terms of levels, have we gone 3 levels down? And my answer is no. So even if I take this as the peak formation, we come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, and then we make a W and then lift. So that would be the pattern for the full drop. I don't think we are close to. I don't think we're close to bottoming out at the moment. I think this is just choppy sideways back test again to draw in and collect orders both ways. Now, on the 4-hour structure, we are along the midline. Again, it's looking like it's holding support on the 4-hour. It's holding the 50, but look at how much this 50 has been tested. It has been tested very, very intensely, and it is holding at the moment. The 20 has been back tested once. Generally, on all time frames is the same thing. If we're looking at a 4-hour drop, there are generally 3 back tests before the break. So I'm looking at this, and I can see it's in the middle. It could absolutely, both Ethereum and Bitcoin could turn to the upside. They could break out of this consolidation to the upside and not give us that correction. That is, in my opinion, the least likely scenario, but still a scenario. So this could be the case. They could break to the upside, do another leg up, and then come down for the consolidation. There is liquidity on both sides of the charts, both to the upside and to the downside. So at the moment, we need to watch to see how the levels hold. That is it from me. I will leave you guys with Roy for XRP. I will be posting the updated charts, and again, same as yesterday. Whichever position you take a short, a tight stop loss, and watch it. And if it reverses and you think that it's not going the right way, watch for another possible entry. ETH is right now doing another possible entry. On the 1 hour, it's just given us a, I think this is more like a 786 by the looks of it, very close to a 786 indeed. So this right about here just gave us just gave us a lot of entries. So yeah, that's it at the moment. I'll leave you guys with Roy, and have fun today, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.